name is Bryant McDonald. I got started into rock climbing about 7 years ago when my mother signed me up for an introduction to rock climbing class at my local climbing gym in Rockford, Illinois. Her intentions were for me to gain independence and meet as many people as I could. I don't know, when I was younger, before I started rock climbing, my views were a lot different, where like I went with the crowd and did all the stuff that people always did, and then like when I picked up rock climbing, I was like so independent from that stuff. Like high school, the scene was gone. I hated high school. I never was involved with high school. It's just how the people treated me in high school. I just didn't really care, but yeah, I just never cared after I started rock climbing.
You were there, but you weren't there.
It's like, treat me like crap. What are you gonna do? I don't care. Like, screw you.
At the same time, like, I read a lot of climbing magazines in high school, and when I think of high school, I think I was really just living in those magazines the entire time. You know, I can't. Some of my greatest memories are like the best stories that I read in magazines in high school. That was kind of my thing. I didn't get to climb much.
Yeah.
I was mainly living through other climbers.
A buddy and I started the SIU Climbing Club, and our intentions with this club were to take any rock climber in with any experience and to teach them the ways of climbing safely and to make them as successful as they want to become in the sport. And last year we only had about 12 members, only 2 girls, unfortunately. Now we have 5 girls and another 22 members, men, unfortunately. Obviously, it's not a way to pick up ladies. We've all figured that one out. But the club has just gone and gone and gone, and it's really neat taking a group of climbers with no experience, taking a group of non-climbers, and then bringing them up to the level, like making decisions on their own, being able to safely climb, and it's really neat to watch people excel in it, and to think that us officers had a part in it. It was really cool, like watching this club grow and watching people get stronger and get really excited about rock climbing, and that's like our goal, to get people ready, get people like fired up about the sport, and it seems to work. Like, having the club is just blown up.
Yeah, that's why I like the climbing club, because if people don't learn to be assholes about climbing, they aren't naturally like that,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are some things that we've imparted on the new people, but I think we've worked pretty hard to keep it going. Why do you never get tired of Jackson Falls? Because I know I do, but you never seem to, ever.
Jackson Falls has like so many routes in it that it's like, I always consider Jackson Falls a magical canyon, because when you go down to Jackson Falls, it's like some sort of quest. You're setting out to do what seems undone as in our time frame, nobody's done these routes in so long, and here we are, find ourselves brushing off new routes, or cleaning the old routes, and getting back on and giving them life again. And Jackson Falls has always just given me, I don't know, there's something about it, that sucks me back there, and I just know, every time I go there, I'm going to have a good day of climbing. That particular route I decided to climb because I had never heard any stories from it. I had never met anybody who'd done it, and it just looked so interesting. There was one spot higher up in the route that there was no hold. There's nothing to hold on to, and I was like, well, this is intriguing. thinking that somebody can actually climb this, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, well, so I pulled off the ground, I got up there a few times, and I finally figured out a way to do it, and from there on, it just, all it took was me getting a little bit stronger, and like, fighting for it, fighting for those moves, and until recently, where I finally broke the sequence, and I got to the top without a problem. But that route, there's just something about that route that was like so interesting, and I think it was just that blank space that looked like it was totally defeating, but it wasn't. I defeated it. That route was my nemesis for over a year. Like, what's funny with that route, it seemed to correlate really closely with a lot of issues going on in my life. Like, if things were going well, the route would go well. And at one point, I had made it past the hardest part of the route, and like, I had the route. This was like 6 months ago. I had it. I almost got it. And like, I went to reach for the last hold, but I went with the wrong hand, so I fell. You know, like something, I must have forgot how to rock climb after I got through the hardest part. But, like, and then I started doing bad again, and things are kind of going crappy, like, in like, some stuff outside of climbing going on in my life. And then, like, recently, I finally figured out a different way to do it, and I got it no problem, without a problem at all. So, it's like, that route's been just absolutely mean to me. Not letting me up it. So, there's your rundown of Shorty.